So my name is Nicholas Gretsch. My gamer tag is Swizurk, and I'm from California. I have 3 half brothers. One I grew up with. I grew up with my mom and dad. My dad painted basically all his life and worked for DHL. My mom was a bartender, but doesn't do that anymore. I have an uncle I like to take care of. He's special needs, so that's a cool experience. Like, not many people will experience that. He's a great bowler, so that's pretty awesome to watch. And my brother's having a kid, so that's a pretty crazy thing. I'm gonna be an uncle. Well, I already am kind of an uncle, but I don't really see their kids because they live in San Francisco and I live in Antioch. So this one I should be able to see whenever I get back, so that'll be cool to experience. I started playing 2K in 2K11. I played live a lot before it, but 2K11 was out and my baseball coach brought it up to me and we played one-on-one. And ever since I played him one-on-one, I never went back to live because 2K was a lot better, and ever since then I played 2K over live. I started to realize I was really good at 2K. Actually in 2K11 when I first started, I grinded the game very hard, and I would play on a website called Game Battles. And in one-on-one, I was top ranked all the time. I played team up, we were always good. I played for money, I won in that, and then from 2K11 till about probably 2K14 I did that, and then 15 I didn't really like, so I didn't play it as much. And then they came out with the Pro-Am tournament for 250K, the first one, and I tried to get a team together. Didn't go too well, and then I got on a team. We practiced a lot, but we ended up getting first rounded to Still Trill, the team I ended up losing to, or the team I ended up winning with in 2K17 for the $250,000. Me and Dimes teamed together. We've known each other since about 2K13 we played together. We ended up splitting ways and he ended up joining their team and I joined back with our old team. And they ended up dropping their point guards, and Dimes went to point guard, and then they needed a shooting guard, so then they hit me up and asked if I wanted to join. Ended up taking the spot. I felt really bad for my old team, but I had to take the better opportunity. And then we started practicing and everything kind of clicked right when we got on the team. It worked perfect. My first week of Pacers game has been pretty good. I didn't expect the city to be like this. I thought it was gonna be very different than what it is. Like, I got to experience snow for my first time, so that was kind of cool. It was the coldest weather I've ever been in my entire life, 30 degrees since from Cali. So that wasn't too good, but seeing snow is kind of cool. And everything's a walking distance, so I like that. You can go anywhere you want. There's a ton of restaurants. I don't know, I like it. It's a lot better than I expected. We all have a fun time and we all joke together with each other. No one really gets offended if someone says something about someone. Everyone takes it as a joke and it's all just fun and games. And then working together, we're all putting in the work, we're grinding, trying to become the best. Everyone's more vocal on this team. Everyone kind of gives each other ideas or tips about what they're doing wrong. No one gets mad, because some people get really mad when they get criticized about something they're doing wrong. None of us do that, so it's going, I don't know, I like it. It's very important to be vocal, because when you got to switch with people, if you're open, make sure you call your icon, things like that. Rotating on defense, saying I got this guy, you got him, pick this guy up, I got this guy, stuff like that. It's just all important to me. Because my mom took care of my grandma, because she was kind of ill, and she took care of my uncle. So she was away from us for probably since I was 13. She would go there and come back. She's done a lot. It's pretty crazy what she has to do. But then my grandma ended up passing away, so I ended up moving in there to that house to help out with my mom with my uncle. And it's been a great experience. I got to know him because I didn't really know my uncle that well until then. We had a great bonding experience together. And it's something not a lot of people get to do, and it's a very cool experience, I think. Another thing I've had to deal with, when I was 16, my left eye, I got macular degeneration, and I couldn't see out of it, and I didn't tell anyone. So that was very bad, and it got really blurry. My dad just thought I had pink eye or something, and we ended up going to an eye doctor, and they tested if I need glasses, but that wasn't the case. So then I went to a specialist, and I had to get IV, I had to take a bunch of pictures, and they came with the conclusion I had macular degeneration. And so then I had to get a shot right there and then in my left eye. So I've had to do that since I was 16 till now. I had to do it every single month. But now, since I'm used to it, it goes every 3 months. Those are probably the 2 biggest things. I mean, I played sports all my life. Not many people know that. I played soccer and baseball. My dad coached baseball. I've coached baseball. I got to coach an all-star team, and we almost made it out of the state. We barely lost in the state champion semifinals. I think we made it to. So So that was a great experience to get to do that, to coach a baseball team. They were 13-year-olds, so that was pretty awesome. We used to go to Wyoming every year to fish at, I forgot what the lake was called. But yeah, we would literally catch 100 fish in a week. And it was crazy. Like, that lake is insane. Like, you just would catch a fish one after another. It was crazy. Being a professional for Pacers gaming means a lot to me. Like, I've been watching esports for a long time in my life, and to actually be in it and to do it and be able to create a fan base that people look up to you, just to rep an organization in the right way, I think is just an amazing opportunity. And I wanted a career like this all my life. Like, I've never really had a normal job. Like, this has been my passion for a long time, and to do it is pretty incredible.